Hello, this is the Gypsy Hermit Tarot. Welcome to my channel. When it comes to donating to my channel or booking me for a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. So I'm coming on to do another reading. I did a reading in the none too distant past called When the Ex Comes Back. So this is when the ex comes back and your heart is still broken, okay? Have some lemonade, my favorite mug, on my favorite pot holder. Let's see, where can I put this? I'll put it over here. What's so funny is that my microphone makes the sound lower, whereas without my microphone, the sound is like bumping. I don't know why. Okay, so this is the bottom of the deck read. At least that's how we're going to start it. But check this out. In the darkness and light, you still have the heartbroken card. It seems like when I did this reading last, I had the same cards, and I have a thumbnail made from, I think, these two cards together that I'm going to use for the thumbnail for this. But isn't that funny? Not that the condition of that you're in or that some of us may be in is funny, and it doesn't matter your zodiac sign. This is just a general reading, but yeah, just that it's coming out again, and it can't. Yeah, I knew what I was gonna read on. It's just weird. So it looks like you're still heartbroken. Now, are you as heartbroken as you were when this person from your past first broke your heart, or is it like residual? You know what I mean? It's like a lingering heartbreak. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. See, like you're in this energy of voodoo and blue because this person keeps coming back, and they don't allow a lot of time between your initial heartbreak. Maybe there was a gap, right? But then when they came back, they started laying the base again. Ugh. Until your heartbreak came back up. You know what I mean? Because your feelings came back up. Not just because your heartbreak came back up, but you opened your heart. You know, even if you weren't showing this a lot to that person, the love in your heart that you had for them bubbled up a bit. Not fully. But along with that love came the remembrance of heartbreak and the fact that they break your heart because, you know, just because of how they are, you know, their lifestyle, their perspective, right? Fairy of the green world. Some of you are supposed to be working with nature. The sense I get out of this, like you're either supposed to be an organic farmer, or you're going to rescue farm animals, some of you. Or you know how people have those horses in small towns by the side of the road, giving children rides, things like that, and the horses look so sad. Whatever it is something about nature you're supposed to be an activist for and a champion of. It's also time for you to be happy. It's time for a break from all of this melancholy. Look at this. Clean up your energy. Is mildew. It's like emotional mildew. Even if this person, for those of you, some of you, your ex has not come back, and this might not be a full-blown relationship ex, as I said in the first video of when the ex comes back. These days, it's about having a connection with someone. Like, it doesn't even matter if there was ever a full-blown relationship, but if you connected with someone emotionally, spiritually especially, right? But there was some kind of connection. It left, like, again, mildew, that's like residue. It left this residue on your heart. But you got work you're supposed to be doing. That's your destiny. But this energy gets in the way of that. And it's just time for you to free yourself. For many, if not most of us, it's time to be happy again. Like, it's time for you to just make yourself happy again. You're in the energy of Green Tara. She's the Buddha of enlightened action. She says, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. But a lot of the time in the past, you've been doing what your heart or what you feel like divine wanted you to do when it came to how you served or took care of or loved this person. You would get inspired to give them a positive word when they haven't given you a lot of positive words. I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, Lord. It's almost like you made them your sole person you were trying to save, when you actually have a wider scope, right, of people. You're also in the energy of Freyja. She's the goddess of discernment. She said, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes, right? So this is what's trying to come in. This is a side of you that's trying to like balance out this soul that, because many of us are impulsive when it comes to that gentle nudge. Some of us have so much faith in divine that if we get inspired to say a certain thing, do a certain, we just do it immediately. You know what I mean? It's very fire type, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But the thing about it though, without balance, you'll end up giving so much out that you never receive anything. People take it for granted. And you've already experienced that most likely with like family and friends. You think it wouldn't happen with the wider world regardless of what you do? It would. Because you would be open to that without this balance, okay? Another energy showing up is Maya Bago, the warrior saint. Yes. She says, I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Let me tell you the story. Not even a story. There's this woman I saw on YouTube, and at the time of the video, she was 70. Now, I think that video was done in like 2013 or 14. No, it had to be earlier because Oprah's show was still on. I don't know. It might have been in the early 2000s. At that time, she was 70 years old, and she had been divorced. She got divorced very young. She had one child, a son, and she never got married again. She stayed single the rest. Now, does that mean she was celibate? I don't know. But I know she was single since 1958 because that's what she said. And there's something, listen, especially for those that claim that you're divine feminine, there's something to be said for being on your own. Because, and she looked so young, like she could have passed for 30 something. She looked so young. But she was active. She worked out. She made herself happy. She was traveled. She was beautiful. She took care of her skin, herself, her peace, her diet, everything. She said ever since she got divorced, she just fell in love with herself. That's the kind of fight you have to have. Instead of waiting or expecting someone to come back, they always come back. But what are they coming back for? And what will you be in? What energy will you be in? Is this a happy energy? Like, look at this. Let me show you. Ugh. I'm just, Does this look like a happy energy? It does not, right? It does not. Like, being heartbroken, it's like you've been slimed and you can't get it out, right? Even knowing that you want to keep someone away from you, it's a burden. It is. And it definitely, if you got to clean up your life. You got to clean up your whole life. It's because there's something that has clung to you that is not supposed to be there. It's a burden. Okay? So, be a warrior. That means be determined that you are going to love yourself. She says, My Bako says, I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Do you know if you just said, I don't care if I'm single the rest of my life? Oh, you might not want to say that, especially if you believe in affirmations. But if you just say, I just want to love myself for the rest of my life. I want to find ways to love myself better. I want to master loving myself. You will come into contact with all kinds of resources and people and ideas and wisdom that will support that. Like, that's how it works. Look at this. This is you. This is the water guardian. Connect with your emotions, but it's a guardian. So you can connect with them because that's how you're going to clear them. That's how you're going to clean them. That's how you're going to balance them out. And that's how you're going to protect them. Nothing wrong with being emotional. You know, just because we go through something, then we decide, I'm not going to let anybody hurt me like that again. You don't turn into a brick wall. You know what I mean? You have to heal that energy of heartbreak. But it should not turn you into a heartless person. You still want to be able to love. So pour that love on yourself. Look in the mirror every day and say, what do I need today? What do I need to do today? What do I need to be focused on today? You know what I mean? Like, I have 2 teenagers. Oh my God. Every day they are devoted. They are devoted to, you know, how much prettier they can be than the day before, how much more stylish or, you know, expressive, how much more can they speak their truth. And that's not always, you know, convenient, but I'm with that. I fuck with that, as long as it's respectful, because this is what you deserve. The high priest is a wise type of energy, right? He's a wise type of masculine. When he intends to do something, he's like God. He says, be and it is. You know, this is an action-oriented type of person who's coming towards you. I didn't expect that. Look how that worked out. Coming towards you, right? As you're balancing out things and hopefully, you know, cleansing your energy and loving yourself, that's going to call someone like that in. Hunt down. Ooh, look at that. Hunt down your desires and your fears. A lot of the times the things we want, we're also nervous about having. Like, if you really want to be some type of performer or whatever, it's like, oh, but could I do that? You know what I mean? Could I really do that? Underneath that is the high priest. See? This is your counterpart. This is your equal. See? This is not someone who's going to not think about, right? And you might have a fear that that type of person will never come into your life, but they will. This is not someone who's going to just leave you in this kind of condition, not realizing your goals. That's not what you will come in, what you will call in if you love yourself. So first, think about, do I just want a partner because I'm lonely? Is it because I haven't had sex in a long time, so I want a lover, not necessarily a relationship? Am I still in love with this particular person who has already illustrated and said that he did not love me as the same that I loved him in the past? What am I afraid of? Am I afraid that's the last person I could ever meet that would love, that I could love? Who could possibly love me even a little? I mean, you know. Man, no. High expectations. We should expect the most out of this life. See? Page of Cups. Page of Wands. You already pique people's interest. You're already getting the attention of of men. You already are. But see, this is a masculine deck. But at the same time, even if this past person, your ex, he might be like considering coming back because he misses you, or because he misses something about you that he feels like made him happy. But is he thinking about whether he made you happy? I have no idea. See, look. Baby, let me just put some cards out and I'm going to tell you what. Because this, man, and this is the same shit as the last time. Be careful of exes coming back. There are already high priests, priestesses, some read tarot, who have been waiting a long time and finally met someone, right? But they had exes that kept trying to come back, and it was mostly about, not that this is not the passionate new beginning, but it was mostly about the wand, like if not only. So just be careful, because it's going to be convoluted if they're not on the right program. So after the 10 of Cups, this is the game that they're going to spit, whether they're sincere or not. They're going to say they're here to love you. I'm just here. I just want to love you. You know what I mean? I hate that things ended with us. The world. I hate that things ended with us. I just want to love you now. Well, is it love or obsession? And is it obsession because there's something about you they're trying to deliberately manifest? Not that they're doing the work on themselves and living their life, and then energetically, you're being pulled toward each other. No, this is someone that in and of themselves, they're trying to bring this about. Like they can see there's something about your skill level, or something that you might become very successful with. So whatever it is, they want you for partnership for that. But they also have someone else. And this was in the other reading too. It's funny that it's here. It's just crazy. But it's like a passionate new beginning for the same old shit though. But what they want to establish is the partnership. It's like something. You have similar talents, or you have compatible talents, and there's something in it that either of you doesn't have that the other has. It could be twin flame, but as long as there's someone else, you're not honoring that kind of tie in the right way, because it's not like you're juggling them. You're not saying, okay, I'm married, but I really still want to work with you. And you're not saying that. That's not showing up. This is the masculine's cards, right? That's not showing up here. See, because juggling people, that's sneaky shit. But you still want to have a passion, and to a certain extent, this is a deliberate keeping you when you have a work to do, which they see value in because they also see how it can impact their work that they want. You know what I mean? This is not right. But the game is, because they see you, and they see you want 10 of Cups. You know what I mean? And they might even notice, it might not even be that they're feeling 5 of Cups. They might see you as feeling 5 of Cups, of missing them. In whatever way that you express that on social media, because it ended with them. And now they're saying, cool, if she misses me, let me manifest a passionate new beginning, because I really want us to be tied when it comes to this money. Because 3 of Pentacles is about pentacles. Pentacles, right? It could be marriage. It could be someone that's already married. It could be they want to marry you. It could be they want to make pentacles with you. And, you all are juggling a lot of pentacles. It could be. But that's not the feeling I get. The feeling I get is They want to juggle the pentacles you make with the pentacles somebody else makes. For some of them, yeah, they only coming in. If you have exes from the past who are masters at the wand, but not so much the pentacles, and they're the kind of dudes that love women with pentacles, and they come and lay the pipe on a regular, and there's an exchange there, that's just more of the same, because he's obsessed. He likes whatever it is you all's energy is, but I don't have any, there's no love here, there's no cups here except for the Five of Cups, and that's his noticing, that's his seeing your Five of Cups, or whatever. This might even be a knowing. It might be more of a knowing, like he might even feel your energy and know how you feel, because your heart is not totally healed and you're not taking in any, he could tell you're not fucking with anybody else. But at the same time, this is a hot mess. Oh my God, can we get a new energy? But it's because we need to, realize what we keep doing, why we keep having the same experience. Whoa, new bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. That's the cups. Look at that. Six of Cups from your past. Ooh, okay. Wow. This was in the last reading too. This is some bullshit. Listen. Oh my God. This is the same shit. So we haven't made much progress. When did I do that? I don't even know. I think I did that reading. It could have been a couple of months ago. Same cards. Go watch that reading. It's when the ex comes back. These are the same freaking cards. Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles. He was stuck on a Queen of Wands. Someone from his past, these are the masculine cards again, that he was in a third-party situation with you from among his many options that he uses for many things. But this was someone from his past he never could let go of. He never forgot her, never could let go of her. Wow. What the fuck? I was not. Oh, please, let's get some healing. I just pulled a new bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Ugh. I'm not gonna look any further because it keeps turning crazy. So I'm gonna pull some cards for you. You have the Chariot, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, okay. Page of Wands, okay, he had the Page of Wands too, Lord have mercy. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. That's that motherfucker. These are the feminine cards, okay? These are yours. Ooh. Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can come back if you want to, ex, because she moved away from all this. But, so it looks like you're moving straight forward, right? You're going to start, some of you are moving straight forward into a wedding or a marriage or living with someone. There was some kind of change to your luck. Maybe you met someone, got pregnant right away, but it looks like you're in a very good relationship. If this is not what happened in the past, if this is current, it looks like your Chariot came in. Or the ex is coming back for this, and there's going to be a wedding. Ten of Pentacles. This is the Wheel of Fortune showing up. Yeah, it's like they came back into your life with an exciting new idea that you all should get married because they love you, or because they see you as, you know what I mean? They see you as the love of their life. And they began it by wanting to be intimate, but ultimately, God, I hope this is what's happening. Let me see. Ultimately, they want the happy family life. So this is actually, you could have gone on a honeymoon, maybe a cruise, something like that, if the cruise lines are open now, and that's your honeymoon. You may be a blended family. Maybe you have a child and he has a couple of children. This makes me feel like, who is this person? Who am I reading for? If the Queen of Wands showed up, and that's the side chick card, unless it's with the King of Wands, who is this that's getting married? You know, who is this that the masculine is coming in divine timing with? Who is this? Ego? This is someone that has a false sense of themselves. I don't understand. 8 of Pentacles and the Hermit. So this is the masculine, it looks like. The masculine is, or whoever this person is, they have a big ego. You know they have a big ego, but you went into hermit mode. You might have come across different twin flame couples that are chronicled, or have done vlogs on YouTube or TikTok about their relationship, about the twists and turns of it, and decided, fine, I'll work with him, right? So when he came back in to be intimate, or just, because he loves you or whatever, this is what progressed. Okay. I mean, what can I say? If that's your story, that's your story. And for some people, that is how they come back and have a really good relationship. I can't, and that may be why the high priestess and the high priest and priestess are here, why the water guardian is here, though there's growth that maybe already took place, or some of you need to go through this growth. I can't overlook this though, because all of you are not in that energy. And even if you're in this energy and you're still, went into the relationship, I just don't know. Maybe you did. I don't know. Maybe you were in this energy and then you remember there was a work you wanted to do and you always wanted to do it. And you said, okay, I'm going to first take myself on vacation, or it's time for a treat. Maybe I reach back out to my ex. Maybe you're the ex that came back. Right? You reached back out to him to be intimate. And that's what got this ball rolling. Damn. Please remember though, it already showed he's still juggling. All right? See? Yeah. There's something about the strength of you. Because you had the strength to do this. Yeah, look at this. You had the strength to do this because of what you wanted. Look at, I didn't even see the 2 of Wands. Aw. See? You say, you know what? I want to be with this person. I feel like, regardless of the ups and downs of it, I'm just going to commit my life to it. And that's what you did. And that's how and that's how you got your relationship back, or got your ex back, or put you all on the path for relationship, because it's here. Either you're planning on doing this because you feel this way and you feel like it's time for a treat, and your treat is to be intimate with him, but because you're the Queen of Pentacles, like you just want to be stable with him. You just want to love him. But right under that, be careful, is the Three of Swords and the Magician and the Five of Cups. This shit is what was in his cards. If you're planning to do this, now that makes sense if you're planning to do this in the hope of this outcome, right? Because you're like, it's time for a treat, and I don't just sleep around. I don't just pick a random or whatever your disposition is, but you're still in this residue of the past. So you're going back to the past. You're the past, the ex coming back into someone's life, hoping that this can be the beginning. Where's the Ace of Wands? I guess it didn't come out in these cards. This can be a passionate new beginning for you that will lead to what you wanted. That will lead to the relationship you wanted. Let's see. Lord have mercy. This is crazy. Look at this shit. Five of Pentacles now. You had Five of Cups. He has Five of Pentacles. But the Ten of Cups is a sync. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. There's some good Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, Four of Wands. There's some good healing energy here. And the Strength card too. He got the Strength card too. Okay, but what? Ooh, and the Emperor. Oh, Lord. All right. So, let's see. Something he has to release. That he's been with. Now look at this. Oh, Lord. Why? Why can't it be easy? Why can't it? He has released Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit. See, this was what my intuition was telling me, is that that was what you wanted. Maybe you and this person have been in a 10-year or been doing the back and forth for 10 years or and that's why you had never been able to heal, because as soon as you start to get on your own shit, here he comes back, here he comes back, here he comes back, and now you're like, if we have a passion new beginning this time, and I really, you know what I mean, manifesting this divine timing, and I feel like it's time for us to be together. But look at this. He has released the Ten of Pentacles. See? I don't even know. I can't tell you what every little thing means. You know your situation and what a certain person that could come back from your past has the capability of doing. That's the truth of it. But you did the same. It's showing up. This is the masculine's cards. You had it for the feminist cards that you went within with the Hermit and came up with the plan. He didn't come up with the same plan. You came up with the plan to be together for Ten of Pentacles. He came up with the plan to not be together, to release it, to even release the idea of you all being together. He feels like he has strengthened himself and grown into his awareness as the divine masculine, as the emperor over his life. And also, you know, when it comes to love, it's like he is looking at love in a way that does not have labels. He feels like he's healed the whole, trying to have a relationship with people in a sense where it's like a house and, type of thing, or we live together or something. He feels like divine timing is the realization that I have Two of Cups with you, right? I'm happy with you, but I'm also happy with someone else, and it gives me peace, and I'm going to stick to that. Like, he feels like that is true, real love, to love multiple people, and it stops him. Being in a third-party situation stops him from ever being left out in the cold. This is what this man is on. He feels like that's a balance for him. And that's the kind of divine masculine he is. He doesn't necessarily need there to be some kind of relationship that says, I am your woman, you are my man. I am your wife, you are my husband. This type of person is not looking for that specific thing. And he looks out like it's like he watches certain, it's not just you, he keeps an eye on. He spies on. You've heard the paradigm of the divine masculine is spying on you. Boo, he's not only spying on you, he's not. Because there's multiple people. He spies on all of you. You are a part of his kingdom. Each of you. Each of you is a part of his kingdom in his mind. And each of you, he loves each of you. He's never lonely because he always has at least one or two of you in his life. And if it's more than two, if it's four or something like that, he brings you back in before you can get too far away. Which is why your heart never heals fully. Which is why just when you haven't had him for a while, it's like, here comes your destiny of work trying to come back up right at the time that you need his presence again, or you need to have sex with him again and hopefully start the relationship you always wanted. Taking you further away from your destiny. Never healing yourself. Being again temporarily happy for a moment in Ten of Cups. It's a momentary Ten of Cups. It comes in at just the right time, gives you some Ten of Cups, heals you up a bit, and that cycle never, and then you defend it. You defend it to people that are like, what are you doing? He defends it. He's like, this is what we do. This is just us. That doesn't mean that we're not soulmates. Doesn't mean we don't have an amazing connection. Game, man. I'm telling you. No matter how, as deep as the world gets in wisdom is as deep as the players get in wisdom and in method. And some divine masculines are about it. That's how they're rolling. With multiple people. So just like there are 3 women here, one stays heartbroken. What is that? Is that a... Oh. One stays heartbroken. One... And the one that stays heartbroken, it's like she has love in her eyes whenever she looks at him. He knows whenever he comes around her, she makes him feel like he's loved. Like, she just loves me. It's a boost to his ego. He has a big ego. Remember that. He has a big ego. He likes all of that. Another one, as grimy as he'll get, she'll get. Mildew Fairy. She gets just as grimy as he. Whatever kind of low down anything that he's up for doing, she's like, I'm up for that. He's never lonely. Ever, never, never. And he has learned through the wisdom you've shared with him, the wisdom of how to keep himself happy with certain people who have certain energies and responses to him. That's what this shit is. Not the same as what your dream was. He feels like this is a gift he's been given. Motherfucker. Can't stand people. I'm telling you, when I was talking about that 70-year-old woman, she's probably 90 now. This is the truth, though. The truth is that, wow. He's going to have to choose. He's going to have to choose. Divine is not going to let him keep playing this bullshit. Love is not something you play with. Destiny is not something you can play with. And regardless of who you think you love, who you think you could put on hold, you can't never put nothing. You can't put life on hold. You can't put life on hold when you have a specific destiny. You cannot. You cannot. You're not in control of that. You're not the grand wizard and shit. You have one destiny. And one person you're supposed to meet that destiny with. Not several. It's not several. But there's so many shenanigans going on today that's how some people are rolling, and which means, are they meeting their destiny? No. Or they could be in when it comes to work. Oh, this is too much. He's at the Two of Swords because there's one among all of the options, and maybe even among the few that he loves or he has in this love, not even love triangle, like love paradigm. It might even be 4 of you that he has an amazing connection with. There's only one he knows is his counterpart. Like he knows. There's one that is his counterpart. Like he knows that shit. You know, it wouldn't have come. I'm telling you. This is why I don't always do readings, because I got enough going on with my teenagers and my own shit, and sometimes this can be a burden. The journey, the twin flame journey, when you talk about another person, that's when it becomes a burden. When it's just you on your grind, you know what I mean? Getting your best life, like the 70-year-old, no, that's not a burden. It's not. Do you notice that? And I'm talking to women. You ever notice that when you're just like, oh, I can't even talk. When you're just organically, genuinely on your own, by yourself, single, that you do not have a lot of worries. It's not even a struggle for you to clean up your energy consistently and be happy and choose what things that make you happy and do things that make you happy, and only keep people in your life that you're happy with, that you are compatible when it comes to energy. But as soon as a person that you know you have the strongest connection with comes back into your life, or so far, see, what you haven't considered is there's someone you haven't even met that you're supposed to be this with, that will actually be your match. Not someone that you have the most in common so far, someone that you have even more in common, even more chemistry, even more of a connection with. You haven't even met them yet. And it's like you won't even free yourself completely so you can. But look at this shit here, bottom of the decks. Queen of Pentacles for the feminine, King of Pentacles for the masculine. You ain't even met each other, because you still caught on what you wishing for with one specific person and the bullshit they keep offering you, that they're planning on offering you the next time you talk or connect or whatever you're going to do. This is a divine masculine with the Emperor card, but he is almost like he's a dark divine masculine, because he's going off of a convoluted version, his own convoluted version of wisdom. It really does not have to do with the root of it. It doesn't. It's convoluted because he has not cleared up his energy. He is not. So, if I was you, I wouldn't fuck with it. All right, I'm going to pull some cards. How many? What is this? 43. I'm going to pull some cards from the Divine deck and from the Romance Angels. I'm not interested in a relationship. I refuse to go back and forth. These young people do, because they got the time and the energy to do it. I don't. If I can really get myself to where I want to be, I would love to be 70, 80 degrees, vibrant and happy and doing all the things I ever wanted to do. That's what I want. Fuck the dumb shit. Like, for real. Cursing up a storm still. Alright, so let's see. The Divine deck says someone's going to fall in love suddenly. They're going to be like, you're going to fall in love suddenly when you actually allow yourself to be authentically single. No, not allowing anybody coming in and out, in and out. He might be a little younger than you. Or it just might be that he has a young spirit. Some of you have a young spirit too. This is not going to be a burden unless you overthink it. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords, don't overthink it. Talk to your friends. Ask your friends, those that have been on the twin flame journey, because they have a lot of wisdom regardless of what journey you're on. But ask wise couples that have been together a long time. You know what I mean? And then maybe go on vacation with them, right? Or go on a retreat. There are twin flames that actually hold spiritual retreats and will give you guidance about this journey. Don't sit in confusion and trepidation about it. When it comes to your career, follow your passions. Follow your creativity, your gifts, and only unite with people of like minds and spirits. Make the right choices because you know they're the right choices. Clarify the Prince of Cups. Clarify the Prince of Cups. This Prince of Cups is only going to be one of your options. You're going to have a lot of options. But you're going to fall in love with one. You're not going to just fall in love with everybody. You're only going to fall in love with one. Or you might have, several love affairs that are just coming into your life at different times where you need to heal further and grow more. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Yeah, just so that you're not one-dimensionally Queen of Swords. You know what I mean? A little bit cold, a little bit rigid. You need love in your life. So this is just going to keep you in a loving energy. Not clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, when you're on your own, you're going to reap the benefit of being alone. Even if you have children. Because you're gonna be making a lot of money. You're gonna be making a lot of money. Ooh. Man, you're just gonna be in a totally different flow. And the right vibration is just gonna flow in. And it's gonna come from one of your lovers. It is. It's gonna be long lasting. Because your heart is gonna have healed from having a lover here and there. This might take time. It might take up to 9 years single. But, you'll have these wonderful people that come into your life to smooth out the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords opens up your energy, causes blessings to flow through, of money, of happiness, of all kinds of things. And then here you are in the authentic lover's energy, right? Authentically. And this will probably be one of your lovers or just your last lover. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Two of Swords. It's a burden when you have to try and pick. You're not going to have that burden. You're not going to have that burden. You're not going to play those games. You know what your ideal is. For the most part, you either say affirmations already, or you're going to start doing it during this time that you're single, so that when the right one comes along, they're going to be everything you've manifested. And it's just going to be easy. It's not going to be a burden. There's no burden. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Like I said, go to your friends for help when it comes to any confusion or understanding you need to have about relationships, especially the new age type of relationship where there's more fluidity and flexibility, okay? When it comes to labels. Please watch the movie Winter's Tale. It wasn't about, they didn't even meet each other until a few days before she died. Like it might have been a week. Might. I want to say it was only 3 or 4 days. And he knew that there was no need for, a declaration of this is my future wife or whatever. He already knew she was dying, but he knew he loved her beyond all reason. You know what I mean? It's like you spending time with people, having fun, spending time with just good people that you resonate with, having a good time, sharing wisdom. It just enlightens you. Yeah, it teaches you how to bring fun. It actually causes you to become younger, regardless of your age. Because the past person, he took your youth away. He had you looking like an old woman at 23 and shit. You know? This is bringing your youth back. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. So, while you're single, you're going to be learning how to collaborate with people, how to become contractual with every collaboration that you do, so that every party in the collaboration is being honored and protected. And because of that, you're going to, as you grow into more and more success, you're going to know exactly how to protect the fruits of your labors, your ideas, you know. And how to leave people alone that are dishonest and shysty. You're going to be approached. You will definitely be approached to collaborate with people that would use your talent and not give you any type of money in return. Like they would not. So it's a learning process. This has to do with your money and your success. You're going to learn a lot of lessons. A lot. But you're transforming. Like the next card is the unity. So when it comes to union with someone, you're going to have transformed, almost like you're having a rebirth. When you love again, you're going to be so like more gentle and kind and almost as if you were younger. You know, like your energy is going to be so much younger and unburdened. And when you're going to, it comes with a new relationship too. It does. But you're going to be so confident. You have so much self-belief. You know what I mean? So successful. People are going to want to help you all the time. You may even be famous. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Sexy, attractive, you know, attracting others. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Come on. There we go. 7 of Pentacles. Have patience and don't worry about the final outcome coming today. Live your life. Live your life. Just be authentically involved in your life, step by step. That's all you have to do. Yeah, that's all you have to do to balance out the love you gave to someone else. Is focus on the life you're living every day. Every day be in the moment. Every day be deliberate about what steps you're taking and love yourself. Practice loving yourself. That's your practice for love. All right? Let me know in the comments how this resonates. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace.